Okay, we are recording. Okay, hello.
Hi.
Hi. If you could state your name, year you graduated, colleges attended, and degrees.
Okay. My name is Kiana Gomez. I graduated in 2022 from Remington College in Nashville, Tennessee, and I got my Associates of Science in Dental Hygiene. And then I also attended Adams State University for my prerequisites back in 2018, and I got my Associates of Art.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, so first question is, what do you do in your job?
In my job as a dental hygienist, I perform oral evaluations, head and neck screenings for cancer, lymph node enlargement, many different things to find abnormalities. We also do screenings for the oral cavity, for periodontal disease. We check for any, erosion, anything traumatizing to the oral cavity, and helping educate the patients in home care routine, nutrition, lifestyle, how to keep a healthy mouth, but also a healthy lifestyle too.
Nice. Lot goes in dental hygiene.
A lot it does.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you think was the most important factor to being successful in dental hygiene school?
I think the most important thing was giving yourself grace and believing in yourself. I have heard many stories from other hygienists that they didn't have the same experience of be given grace, but also believing in themselves. And having that doubt in yourself doesn't allow you to be successful. It puts a negative atmosphere around you, and it's hard to be positive and uplifting and give your patients, even though you're in school, the best care that you can give.
That makes sense because
Yeah.
I know a lot of patients can sense how a hygienist is feeling while they
Yes.
clean the mouth.
Yes. Having fear, it gives that energy. You're so close and you work in such a personal space that they can feel whether you're happy or sad or anxious. And no one wants an anxious hygienist cleaning their teeth with sharp instruments.
Makes sense. So the next question is, what were some of the biggest barriers or obstacles you faced before and during hygiene school?
I think the barrier or obstacle I faced before hygiene school was having to take prerequisites after deciding I wanted to be an art major and then changing it. And then I ended up becoming a dental assistant and making that transition from dental assisting to hygiene school. It's the same, but it's really not the same. You have more of a comfort being around patients and talking to patients, but it's a completely different world. So that was a hard transition going into school. And then another one I had was finding patients. My school didn't offer patients, and I lived out of state. So I went through the public and I made friends. I found random people just to come help me. And that was hard enough just to find people. But then if they didn't show, what do? You sit there for the rest of clinic and you're kind of like, what do I do? And you're doubting everything. It's finding the positives and everything. And you just keep going and keep going and keep going. So one foot in front of the other and you just don't stop. That
Hmm.
was that was the hardest thing in school, not giving up.
Yeah, yeah. I can feel that with taking prerequisites right now too.
Yes.
It'll just keep going.
Feels a little daunting at first
Yeah,
for a while.
but we just know that it doesn't last forever.
Yes, you will get through it.
Yeah, a very good answer. Next question is, what is the most challenging part of being a dental hygienist?
I think the challenging part of being a hygienist is having patients that doubt you. They think you're just there to clean their teeth. They treat you like you don't know anything, that you're just a teeth cleaner, that you're not a provider. You're not there to help them live a healthy lifestyle, to help them and guide them into being a healthy person, but to prevent disease, to prevent heart disease, decay, periodontal disease. There's so many things through the oral cavity and is the start of the health.
Hmm.
And that's just not given. But we're trying.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the last question is what advice would you give before starting dental hygiene school?
Before starting dental hygiene school is to find a good routine of life from, your social life to your healthy, active lifestyle, but having a good support system as well. I think having all three of those in a healthy amount is perfect because then you're not overwhelmed with just study, study, study because so much is thrown at you, so much knowledge and learning over the 2 years. You can get lost in just putting your head in between the books and never lifting. Sometimes you have to walk away and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy, going for a run because it'll help keep a good balance.
Yeah, I think that's most important too is finding that balance of being able to keep your sanity and also not stray too far away from academic lifestyle
Yes.
too.
Yes, you can have, your activities, you can have your social. I know it's hard because you're so busy studying, but your friends and family will understand and they'll support you
Hmm.
and get you through it.
And like we said before, it doesn't last forever.
It doesn't last forever. Once you're in it, that 2 years, it flies by and it was very enjoyable. I mean, it's a very enjoyable thing. And it's
Hmm.
very rewarding.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for this interview. I
You're
really appreciate it.
welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.